Hi guys, it's Tracy again. Yeah, we were just doing videos. It seems like yesterday, but it was actually 2 days ago. So I hope you guys had a chance to go back and watch it if you couldn't be there for the live contest draw, because it wasn't just a contest draw. I did a channeled message and I did I'm already getting messages for you guys. I just want you to know. Somebody's got a mom that's deceased on the other side, and I feel like her name is like Virginia, or no, I'm hearing Virginia, definitely Virginia, and she's coming through. Thank you. Thank you for nursing her when she passed. She wants you to know. She saw the sacrifice that you made and all the time and dedication you put in. And there were times when you didn't think that she was cognitive or that she knew that you were there, but she wants you to know she knew you were there. And she loves you very much. Okay. Thank you, Virginia. Okay, guys, I got to get my shit together. I'm telling you, this full moon is kicking my ass. My energy has been all over the place, and I am just ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And my channeling sounds like I'm lecturing, like do-do-do, and that I don't know what my spirit guides are all fired up about. But if I sound like I'm saying, you need to ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, I apologize. I'm just channeling the message, guys. Really, my heart loves you, and I'm not like that. Okay, so anyhow, I don't remember what I was saying. Just basically, oh, I wanted to tell you guys that I got a lot on my plate right now. And I mean a lot, because I'm doing these, I'm doing the zodiacs in groupings of their element just for this moon because of the contest that I had. I've got 10 people to give 20-minute readings to, and I gave away a free one yes or no question or simple question to each of the viewers, and hopefully it'll be an incentive to get more viewers next time. And that's not a jab at anybody that couldn't make it, because I know some of you guys are all over the continent, all over the world, and time differences and jobs, and I understand. I truly do. Okay, but I do want to, you know, kind of, for my first live, I just wanted to do something special for those who supported me during that time. I know you all supported me whether you were there or not. Okay, so anyhow, now that I've totally ruined my whole intro that I've been practicing and already did on fire signs, I apologize. I'm all over the place because the energy is really strong for me tonight. Okay, so what I'm doing for your reading, this is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We're grouping you all together, but I set my intentions that each and every one of you would get your own personal message from a collective read. Okay, and usually if I set my intentions, people will post under my videos, wow, that really resonated. So it's not me, guys, it's Spirit, but Spirit's got our backs. So whatever you came here to find out, you'll find out. But I am grouping you all together, and then next time we have the new moon again, I will do individual videos. Okay, unless you like this, we'll see. So I'm going to bring you down to your reading. If you, oh, and I was telling you guys about having a lot on my plate. See, my brain's all over the place. But my kitty is sick, and I think she has a UTI, and I don't want to go into the gross, gory details, but there's blood, and I want to get her to the vet, and I could use a little help with that. So even though I've got a lot of readings to do, if you want a personal private reading and are willing to help me by ordering one in order to help my kitty, then I will get you in within the next 3 days. Promise. Okay, I'll get them all done because I really want to get her to the vet as soon as possible. And if anybody out there feels called to just, you know, send me a couple bucks toward it and to help, that would be great too. There's a link below. Okay, I don't normally ask for money, guys. And if you can't do anything else, just pray. Okay, her name's Luna. She's my beautiful kitty. I'll show you to her. Show her to you, I mean. And she's just not feeling good. Okay? So, all right, back to business. I haven't lost you yet, because I've lost myself. All right, here we go. We're taking a look at, I set my intentions around energy, you know, that you're coming out of, that you're now in, and you're going toward. But the last reading I did, there was a lot of information. It was upward, downward, backward, forward. I didn't even have to clarify. So we're just going to read the cards, guys, intuitively. And whatever the message is, the message is. Okay? So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. During the full moon in Leo, energies around you are material and spiritual prosperity. And this is a number 6. And for me as a reader, 6 of Pentacles is about balance. It's about reciprocity. It's about charity. It's about investing in areas that you feel give back. Whether it's give back to you or give back to society or give back to the world or whatever. You know, that's the energy of the card. I'm not going to tell you what it means for you guys until I see all the cards. But the energy around the card is all of that. Then we have the Devil card, Temptation. And I love this depiction of the Devil because what it looks like to me is temptation too. This really does fit it. Because it's like over here is the key, right? What's it the key to? Probably your heart, but who knows? It's something you love. Could be your job. Could be your kitty, like me. Could be something, you know, but you're tempted. There's something you're tempted to do that you probably will have consequences for. Okay? So you're like back and forth and you're stuck. You're chained to the idea of wanting something that you think you shouldn't have. And then we've got the Moon card, which is in this deck, it's about doing your shadow work, guys. Do your shadow work. So I know a lot of you that watch my channel are on the ascension path because of a twin flame or a soulmate. Okay, so I'm going to read these separately for each instance. We're going to go through them for the general people who are here, you know, maybe for practical stuff, for their job, their kids, their family. And then I'm going to read it from a higher perspective for those on the ascension journey and twin flame journey. Okay, so for those of you who do not identify with any of those titles, and you're here to get advice for what's going on in your life during the full moon in Leo energy, I see balancing your finances by cinching in your belt and not buying things you're tempted to buy. And with the shadow being the moon, it's like you need to trust what you cannot see. I don't know who needs that, but I heard that very clearly in my head. You need to trust what you cannot see because it's there. It's just not illuminated at this time. So if that resonates with somebody out there for a specific thing they got on their heart and mind, Spirit's saying, trust what you cannot see because it's in the shadow period and it's coming into the light. So for those of you, if this is work, okay, I don't feel like it's work. I feel like it's bigger than that. It's about your finances. For those of you that are, you know, just here to get some guidance in that perspective, your money is okay. It's not great. It's not horrible. It's very well balanced. It's in a really, really flow state, okay? Flow state of being enough for what you need, okay? But don't be tempted to take risks, you know. Don't think, well, I've got enough money, I'm going to go to the casino, you know, and I'm only going to spend $100, but by the end of the night you've spent 400 or 500, you know. Spirit's saying whatever your addiction is, you know. Everybody has addictions. Everybody. I don't care who you are. Jesus probably had them too. Just saying. So, you know, addictions are things that you really enjoy, and sometimes you enjoy them for all the wrong reasons, and sometimes you don't. When it shows up in your reading as the devil, it's all the wrong reasons. So be very careful how you spend your money in the next moon cycle, okay, till the new moon. Oh, and I'm also hearing Spirit say that this is all, I don't know why, moon, your money could be influenced by Mercury going retrograde. And because of that, you're going to have a little bit of lack mentality. You're going to be worried about, it's different for everybody. You know, some of you are going to be worried about whether you get the loan. Some of you are going to be worried about whether or not, you know, you buy the house, or you get the job, or you get the anything, okay? So you're going to be tempted to spend more money than you need to, because Mercury's going to go retrograde and you're going to feel lack. And Spirit says, ride it out. It's just a shadow period. Just ride it out, okay? Don't be tempted to try to make something happen that the universe is withholding from you during Mercury retrograde. Wow. I hope to God Mercury's going retrograde, because I didn't look. And I just put my whole career on the line. No, I'm just kidding. But I think Mercury's going retrograde, because that's what Spirit said in my head. So for some of you, if you feel like there's something financially constraining for you during Mercury retrograde, if you're trying to buy something, or you're waiting for a deal to come through, or you're waiting for communication, Spirit's saying don't be tempted to force your hand. Don't be tempted to pay more than you need to. Don't be tempted by anything during Mercury retrograde. Be in the flow, because what you're desiring is there whether you can see it or not. It's just in the shadows. Okay? Wow. All right, so that was that was for everybody. I'm telling you, man, I'm getting so much downloads. I can't think who I'm talking to and about what. You guys all, I'm tapping in. There's going to be quite a few people that watch this. I'm hearing, yeah, like 200. So that's a lot of people to read for, just saying. Okay, so now for my twinsies and my soulmates and my ascension journey, 5D, I'm going to read from the 5D perspective of your soul's journey on this ascension path, whether you were catalyzed by a twin, a soulmate, or just synchronicities that let you know the time is now. Okay, so we have material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, so the material I already read. That was the first reading. It was the 3D reading, the material in the physical. Now I'm going for spiritual. Spiritual, when you get the 6 of Pentacles, this is equal exchange of energy. Okay, you can't overgive and you can't overtake. So if you're the taker, and some of us are, stop it. Don't ask for more than you're willing to give back, whether it's to the universe or to a partner, okay, or friendships, like, you know, because when you are on the spiritual journey, no matter what the catalyst was, the idea is that you are expanding and growing and healing, and your body, your DNA is changing. You're being activated with a light body. Okay, your 5D self planned this for eons for you, and it's happening. Okay, so you can't overgive. If you are a codependent person that seeks love and that tries to pay for love or tries to earn somebody's love by overgiving, Spirit says this is a perfect time. The energies are all aligned for you to be in balance and to be willing to give as much as you're willing to take, and be willing to receive as much as you are willing to give, okay? We are talking about self-worth, basically. Let's just sum that up in a nutshell, okay? You got to feel worthy inside and love yourself, or else you have distorted behaviors on the outside that show up in overgiving or overtaking. So if you're in either one of those energies, it's distorted masculine, distorted feminine energies. Okay? And it's time to balance that shit. We're balancing the masculine and feminine energies within us. Within us. Okay? All right. I'm asking, do I need to go on? I think you all got it. Okay? So, balance. Get out of this energy. Okay, it's like you're tempted to avoid the work. You're tempted to stay in distorted energy and be in the devil energy, you know, too overgiving. I love you. Let me make you breakfast, lunch, dinner, iron your socks, and tie your shoes. By the way, did I say I was going to follow you to work in case your shoe came untied? No. Distortion, guys. Don't be tempted to be in this lower vibrational devil energy. And if any of you suffer with addictions, this is during this moon, you're going to get a tower, even though it's not on the table. I'm here to tell you, if you're on the ascension path and you are not doing the work, you will be triggered to do the work. Something, someone, somewhere will trigger you to do the work, and you're going to be tempted to be in distorted energy instead of in the balance of divine masculine and energy. You're going to be distorted masculine and energy. But it's okay, because guess what? When the devil shows up, so does the trigger. And the trigger will trigger you. So if you're addicted to food, you're addicted to shopping, gambling, your other person, whatever you are clinging to or struggling with desire for, unhealthy desires for, the way to get out of it, the way to find your way out is to trust that what's there that you can't see is really there, and you're going to have to clear it. For some of you. For others of you, you need to have trust. I'm hearing some of you guys aren't, like, it's like, I want equal reciprocity. I want equal reciprocity, and my masculine or my feminine is not bringing it. So this really pisses me off, and now I'm tempted to just say, shit on the whole damn thing, I'm done. And Spirit says, but they're your mirror, and you need to look within yourself, because when there is distorted masculine, distorted feminine energy showing up in your counterpart, they are your twin, they are your mirror. What aren't you taking care of? What aren't you looking at? What are you avoiding? Do the work. Shadow work. Look in the mirror. Mirror day, you know? Alright. I'm really, like, I have no idea. Did I tell you guys the reason why I'm doing these this way? I think I did. And did I tell you that there's a channeled message on the live feed? If you go back and watch it, that's why I didn't do a channeled message this time. I'm sorry, my energy is really, 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 really tapped in. So I'm having a hard time having Tracy thoughts. Okay? So, anyhow, I hope I said all that. So now, what do you need to surrender? All of you, this is for everybody. You need to surrender to success. You're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Wow, I'm going to show that to you, because look, there's a mirror. I just want you to know there's a mirror. It's not a door. It looks like a door or a window, but it's a mirror. So if you want to have if you want to experience the abundance, you can't be looking in the rearview mirror and judging. This temptation is the temptation to judge for some of you, I'm hearing. Your person. Stop judging. send unconditional love, okay? You can experience your abundance by not looking back and judging your previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Look, you're creating. You're not creating from what was. You're creating from what you want to be. So surrender to success. Some of you guys have been procrastinating on your money. Or you're being... No, Spirit said some of you guys are going to feel like you're procrastinating, but really you're being held back by the universe because Mercury is going to go retrograde and you're going to feel like you want to charge ahead. And Spirit says surrender to the experience. And when it's ready, it'll come. I don't know who that's for. Damn. All right, surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or ahas that come through to guide you. There's a lot of messages I'm getting on that one, guys. All of us, everybody is being led by Spirit right now, whether you're a spiritual person, a religious person, or an atheist. What you don't know is what you can't see, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Okay? So trust any feelings you get. You know, maybe you don't think you're psychic at all, but you're about ready to board a plane and you have a panic attack. Trust that shit. Okay? No, I'm not feeling that for anybody. I'm just using euphemisms, right? Or analogies. But the truth of the matter is everybody right now is sensitive to this energy, whether they know it or not. So trust the niggle. Surrender to the niggle. Because it's going to keep you from experiencing more of this. Today I will... release resistance. Yeah, be in the flow, guys. Okay? Surrender. That's what you do. You surrender to the flow. And if you're being called to do some shadow work, your intuition's telling you the time is now, the time is now. Spirit says when you surrender to success, when you surrender to Spirit, you're guaranteed success. Wow, it sounds like a advertisement. But that's the way my spirit guide just said it. It says when you surrender to Spirit, you surrender to success. Today, I will simply accept. I will relinquish the need to be in resistance to myself and my environment in any way. I will move forward in joy by accepting where I am right now. Okay? Wow. And if you're a twin flame or a soulmate, that's going to hit you in the solar plexus because that's what we've been fighting. That's the devil here. It's us wanting it now. We're feeling trapped by the waiting, some of us. Others of us are feeling trapped by the karmic or karma. And so both of you are feeling trapped and impatient. And Mercury's going to go retrograde, and so isn't Veda, which, by the way, I'm going to link below K Moon's twin flame and her regular astrology report for this full moon for you guys, okay? All right, so then we have the web weaver, synchronicities, divine intelligence, cause and effect. See, when you surrender to the knowing, when you surrender to the trust, to the faith, you're surrendering to the synchronicities, the divine intelligence, and you're surrendering to the cause and effect. That's also the Six of Pentacles, cause and effect. What you give, you receive, or what you receive, you should be giving. That kind of energy, guys. Synchronicities, that's the knowing. Divine intelligence, that's Spirit, God, the universe, whatever your religion is, Buddha, Christ, right? So you're surrendering to the divine intelligence, and today you will accept right where you are on the journey, and you're going to let go of this codependent feeling of needing to have it now. Because what you seek is already there, even if you can't see it. Okay? I don't know why I got quiet for that, but Spirit is channeling through me. Oh, yeah, stuck energy. You think? Mm-hmm. And it looks like a masculine sitting on his truck. Stuck like Chuck on his truck. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, whether it's divine masculine or divine feminine, it doesn't matter. Maybe you don't identify with any of that. There's a rainbow over this man's head, and he's only stuck because he believes it. Some of you guys are going to resonate with the fact that your person, whether it's male or female, is stuck in a situation that there's no hope for at the moment. But you know there's always hope, right? There's always help. Somebody's going to come along with a bigger truck, with a big chain, and they're going to pull them right out. It can't be you. Can't be you. Because you'd be working against yourself. So you just need to be patient. And you need to allow your significant person or situation, for those of you that don't resonate, this is for everybody. Whatever that situation is where it just feels overwhelming and feels like you just can't get free. And it's okay, because you're going to think it through. You're going to sit there and you're going to think about it until you figure it out. And you will figure it out, because we have a desire, a drive, an instinctual force within us to problem solve. So whoever this represents in your reading, whether it's you or your person or your job or your family, whatever it is that is stuck, energy, stuck like Chuck on his truck, then this is going to pass, okay? Have faith in the divine intelligence. Surrender to success. Stay balanced. Stay grounded. Be patient. Do the work. And remember that just because you can't see it does not mean it's not there. The daffodil is coming, guys. It's almost spring, at least here in our neck of the woods. Perfect timing, yeah. We're talking about divine timing. Divine timing is when all the energy has to align. It's a frequency. You have to be on the frequency of unconditional love if you're on a twin flame journey in order to manifest your twin. And if you ain't there yet, they ain't there yet. And it's nobody's fault. Everybody's doing the work at their own pace, in their own time, and it's complicated. But it's perfect divine timing. Everything's happening perfectly. Like Spirit's laughing at us right now. Like, if you could see what we could see, you would see how beautifully everything's coming together perfectly for everybody, even the ones that aren't associated with that ascension energy. Everybody watching this, whether this is about your job, it's perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspiration, your inner knowing. The doors are open, window of opportunity. While you walk through them with us by your side, divine intelligence. Don't delay or procrastinate. I was feeling that. I kind of feel like the procrastination, though, for some of you is a good thing. You don't want to, if it's so stuck, it could just be Mercury retrograde and Veda going, Vega, whatever it's called, which is the divine feminine energies going into retrograde. So that affects everybody, whether you're a twin or a soulmate or not. It's all the planets, and the planets affect everybody. So for some of you guys, if you're really, really, really wanting something to the point of going to an extreme to get it, wait it out. But there are other things you can be preparing for. So don't delay or procrastinate. Trust your instincts. If your instincts say forge ahead, forge ahead. If your instincts say back off, or maybe you don't even get a choice, because I know I've had Mercury retrogrades where I was looking for a place to live and I looked everywhere, could not find a single place anywhere. And the moment Mercury went direct, they were all over the newspaper, signs up in every window. It was amazing. So sometimes you just got to wait it out, okay? It says, all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. There's success again, guys. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting you and your positive outcome. Even this guy who feels like stuck who feels stuck like Chuck on his truck, everything is working out on his side too, or her side. Because there's magical beings or energies that are going to inspire a way out. All right, then we have, for your Ascended Master, we have charity, prayer, and contemplation. I'm hearing that, yeah, when things feel like they're not for you, you pray about it. You know, it's like that serenity prayer. It's like, God, give me the God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the deep inner knowing wisdom. Oh, there's so many downloads I'm getting on that. To know the difference. A lot of you guys need to have faith. They are like, just sum it all up. Tell them to have faith. And no matter what you're dealing with, whether it's your boss, your sister, your brother, your family, your friends, your dog, your cat, your car, it's all coming together perfectly. And you need to have faith. And pray. Pray for what you cannot change. Courageously forge forward for the things you can. And trust the inner niggle that you'll know the difference. You'll know what to do. We have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required of you to further progress. So that's the shadow work. If you identify with some kind of a trigger during this time, you need to go within yourself and do a little mirror dating to figure out what is the trigger. You know, what's the lesson? What's the lesson? What's the lesson? I told you guys to make a list, right, of all your happy memory or your unhappy memories, and then allow yourself to sit in one by one by one. And you have to forgive and you have to forget, and you have to be willing to, you know, clear the karma by saying, I don't want you to owe me anything, and you don't have to owe anything to me. I call it equal. But some of you are tempted to be in the lower vibration of not wanting to do this work. So you need to do the work. Okay? Higher learning is required to further progress. Yeah, because it looks like we're stuck like Chuck on a hood of a truck. Okay? I love you guys. I hope this resonated. I truly apologize if it sounded like a lecture. It's just the way Spirit's been channeling to me today. My energy's been all over the place. I hope something resonated in it for you. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. If it didn't, just, you know, cut me some slack. Don't leave me. I love you. But if you do, guess what? Spirit's going to send more in your place, because everybody that's here is meant to be here. They were called here. And if you don't feel like you're called here, it's okay. The ones that are meant to be here will show up. Okay, I love you. And until the next time, don't be Chuck stuck on your truck. Okay, and if you are, just give it some time to think about, because God will inspire you to get unstuck. Okay, love you. Namaste.